Alright, it's science time. What is the difference between flat wound strings and round wound strings? Let's find out. I'll do an almost scientific A-B. I'm going to use the exact same guitar. Got some round wound strings. I believe they're Fenders 1052s. So heavy bottom, light top. And I wanted to try out some flat wounds on this guitar because I don't have a guitar with flat wounds on, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to use the same mic on the amp, I'm going to use the same amp, I'm going to leave it on quite a clean setting with just a tiny bit of reverb. There is a fly in the room and it's annoying and there's nothing I can do about it, so if you hear any funny little buzzing sounds, it's a fly, it's not anything wrong with my equipment. So what flat wound strings are we going to use? I've got some Tomastic 11s, Jazz 11s. Why did I choose them? I asked my friend Johnny, who's got good taste. He uses them, so I'm going off a recommendation. Got them from Strings Direct, they're about 22 quid with postage. Nah, about 25 quid with postage in the UK. Yeah, I'm not working for them, I'm just literally trying them out. So they are 11s, so I'm expecting these to be a little higher tension than the strings that are on there. They come in a very simple pack. First of all, let's hear what these sound like. So I'm going to go through the pickups. Like I said, everything's quite clean, just a little bit of reverb. I'm on the neck pickup. These are TV Jones T Armands, which I put in this Ratrod, Gretsch Ratrod. These are fairly old strings. They're not super old, I've not used them loads, but they've been on here for a while. So you'll have to bear that in mind, they might be a little duller than they would be. They're still quite bright. Let's try the bridge position. Let's go out of tune sometimes on the G, so maybe strings with a higher tension might help that. Still on the bridge here. Let's go back to the neck. I've got the action quite low, so there's a little bit of buzzing. I didn't fix that again because I'm expecting the tension to be a little higher, which might fix that, it might not. I'm just going to play it with a little bit of tremolo on the amp and a bit more reverb. So it's still on the neck. That's the neck. Let's go for the bridge. Pretty cool. Does sound good how it is. Especially like the neck position. Not played it in the middle yet. Let's try a little in the middle. Like that. Okay. I'm going to play that exact same thing with the exact same settings, but I'm going to change the strings. So, I'll probably speed this bit up. So one of the reasons you want to change strings is for a different sound, but another one is the feel of it and how does it play. And like I'm just thinking the heavier strings might be harder to bend, but maybe with a flat wound guitar, maybe I don't feel like I want to be bending that much. Maybe I want to just do more sliding stuff, play more kind of old styly. And when you've just restrung your guitar, it's going to go out of tune a lot. So it does take a while for it to settle down. I can feel, even on the non-wound ones, oh, the G is wound. Yeah, I can feel the difference on that G, because a lot of the times on your round wound strings, a lot of the time they are not wound. So this is quite a different feeling there. It's a little harder to bend, but again, do you want to? Do you need to? Anyway, I've not plugged in yet. I'm just going off the feel. And the sound, it does sound a little, it's really hard to describe sounds, isn't it? It sounds a little rounder. It does sound rounder, not quite as spangly and new and high-endy. Yeah. So I bet playing with fingers. Yeah. And it's really going to suit that jazz playing. That jazz sound. Anyway, I'm gonna plug in. So I've kept the settings from when I had the other strings on in. So I'm gonna keep everything the same. have to A/B it to see if there's any big differences between the sound. It does feel kind of like tighter and yeah, a little bit bassier. I don't know if that's in my mind. Less of that top end. Less twangy. Still kind of twangy. Let's try the bridge. So I'm going to turn down the tremolo and I'll take off the tremolo and turn down the reverb a little bit, because you gotta have a little bit of reverb. Okay, it's not going to out of tune too much, seeing as I've just slapped them on. They seem to suit this guitar for feel-wise a little better for me. I'm not saying that'll be the same for your guitars, even the same model, just because it was really a low action, and this seems to have pulled it together a little bit. I don't know, I might be talking bollocks. Still a bit of fret buzz, yeah. I really like these. Yeah, they're not flapping around as much as the other strings, and maybe they weren't the right gauge for this guitar, but this feels right. Pretty happy with that. You got that sort of thuddy aspect. I'm going to keep playing around. I really like these flat wounds, man. Not too far off on the intonation. With these bar bridges, you kind of get as close as you can. And I've played the Bigsby a little bit. It seems to be staying in tune quite nicely. Might be a little off. Not bad, seeing as I've just changed them. I don't work for them, but they're pretty tasty. Thanks for watching, see you later.